Hi, I'm Noah Bombard, and here's what's happening in the ET Newsroom Monday, November 15th. Well, it seems you just can't fire anyone in Methuen these days. Staff writer J.J. Huggins has a story in today's Eagle-Tribune you want to check out about a Methuen Comprehensive Grammar School janitor, Eugene Casey, who was fired for allegedly running an illegal gambling operation while on duty at the grammar school. Now, that man, Eugene Casey, has actually been given his job back by none other than the Civil Service Commission, which Methuen residents are already very familiar with. This is the second time in recent history, in just the last few months actually, where the Civil Service Commission has awarded a person their job back after they were fired in Methuen. Now, of course, the second one I'm talking about is a very high-profile case of Police Chief Joseph Solomon, who was fired about 2 years ago and then took his job back only a month or so ago as police chief in Methuen. Now, these two incidents back-to-back lead a lot of people to question whether or not you can actually fire anyone in Methuen without the Civil Service Commission giving them their job back. Now, there were a couple of factors that the Civil Service Commission mentioned in giving Eugene Casey his job back, interesting factors. The first one was actually looking at gambling in the state of Massachusetts, and the Commission actually said that the governor and many of the folks in the Senate and the House favor increasing gambling operations in Massachusetts, and they actually cited that as one reason why they thought he should get his job back and not be penalized for doing this illegal gambling. And the other reason was really that they said the school department, the city, was not able to prove that Mr. Casey was doing any of these while he was actually punched in on the clock on his job as janitor. Now, just across the town line in Lawrence, we have two former city workers who aren't looking for their jobs back, but they are looking for some compensation. Judith Perkins and Dora Marco, we've had stories on them in the past. They were the two workers who were fired when Mayor Lantigua took office, and they're suing him as well as the city, saying Lantigua, before he was mayor, when he was state rep, as well as several of the city workers, created a hostile work environment, and actually saying that one of the city workers had told them that when the mayor gets here, when Lantigua becomes mayor, you're going to lose your job. And of course, he did become mayor, and they did lose their jobs. So as jobs continue to be a top story in the news, certainly locally, with a slightly different angle, that seems to be the story in today's Eagle-Tribune. You can find both those stories online right now.